If a girl dated the homie, should she be taken seriously from another person who knew the homie?
Absolutely. We all go through things. We all date certain people to find out what we like. Sometimes you make a mistake and you get it right on the second or third or even fifth chance. Just because you knew the person that I'm supposed to be with the rest of my life, I'm supposed to not be with him for the rest of my life?
Hear me out, and I'm fine with that. But understand this. So you're saying if you were with John Doe,
Okay.
right? I'm not going to give it a tenure or whatever.
Okay.
Now, I meet you as Bob Doe. I know John. Mm-hmm. Is Bob supposed to, can me and you date seriously if you and John had a relationship?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Especially when you get to a certain age and when you get to a certain place. Like all of that high school shit is out the window. Love is hard to find. You might have dated someone and that's not your mate and your soulmate might be in your face. And I'm not going to not date that person because I made a mistake.
Okay, now let's flip it real quick.
Okay.
If I was with one of your friends as a man, now I come around to date you. Man, you know I really wanted to be with you, Kay.
Ooh.
I ain't worrying about Sandra or Quisha now. I wanted you from the jump. She was just a casualty.
Okay, casualty.
A moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
Can this really be a real thing?
Ooh. Women are different.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to be honest. We said we was going to do real talk today.
But there's so many.
Look, I don't have a ton of
There's
like
double
female
standard.
friends. Like me and one of my friends right now in LA, there was a athlete and she was like, you know, I dated him. It's going to be crazy for you. Me and her have that type of relationship. Mm-hmm. And that's like the best relationship. She'll be like, oh, you try it out. She's married now, so that doesn't happen. Mm. But I remember her specifically saying, I dated him, girl, he crazy. Go for it, but she ain't gonna like him. I have
them
that
all
type
the
of
negative things though.
But I have that type of relationship with her. She still was like, when I was all into him, she was like, okay, go. It was no hate there.
Did he ever be in an environment where both of you guys were there?
No, never.
Would you feel a certain type of way?
No, because I know she was so off him, I didn't care. And she didn't care. My friend didn't care.
Was he off her?
Yeah, he didn't. It wasn't serious to him in the first place.
This conversation can go on and on and on. On and on and on.
Yeah, I don't really do that. I don't really get into that. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm never, women are emotional beings anyway. I've never had to deal in, hey, da-da-da-da-da, because I would just tell you, did you date him? What you think about that? I would ask my friends. My friends are tough. Like, I always say this, you can't be my friend if you're really, sensitive and weak. I have to have people like me.
But is there a timetable that gives clearance?
Yeah.
How many months?
I think about some years.
How many years?
I think it's some years. I would say at least 2 years.
So 2 years, you get a clearance to date freely.
Yeah, especially if you got some bad, I got some beautiful friends. And, the type of men that I date is the type of men they date. And it's just, it's like, girl, you done dated so-and-so, ain't nobody left for us. What the hell? Yeah, between you and you, what do we have left to date? And, there's only a certain percentage and caliber of men in that percentage. You don't get a lot of those. So I think that should be even an understanding with women who date certain men. Oh, look at your face. You ready to say something to me?
No.
That's the truth. There's only a certain percentage of this type of man, and we know that, and we're that type of woman if that's what we choose to date. You done dated. Between you done dated all of them. What are we supposed to do?